Good morning, Bowie High. Sadani, Ignacio, Pamela, Egby, and Chanel Madwekay are pretty geeked about yet another 3-day weekend. Unless you're a teacher or involved in graduation, that is. We'll see you on Tuesday, Bowie High. This is the Bulldog Bulletin. Please stand for the pledge to the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Bowie High. It's Friday, May 30th, 2014. It's a B-Day. I'm Sadani.
And I'm Pamela.
And welcome to the Bulldog Bulletin.
Our top story today is tonight's big Beat the Pro fundraiser basketball game against current and former Washington Redskins players. Tickets are only $12 from Coach Jackson or Miss Brandt, or you can get them at the door. Current Redskins D'Angelo Hall and Pierre Garçon will be joined by Redskins great Gary Clark, Fred Smoot, and other teammates to do battle on the unfamiliar territory of the hardwood against our coaches, alumni, and teachers in this game that also benefits the charity 100 Black Men. And hey, the coaches of their team is RG2. His son can be farther behind.
How cool would that be to meet RG3? In registration news, Mrs. Buchanan in the art department has interesting news concerning Computer Graphics 2 for next year. Many students who are planning to have early release next year were unable to register due to its time slot during 4A and 4B, but it has been relocated to periods 2A and 2B, therefore making potential early release students able to register. If you have taken Computer Graphics 1 with Mrs. Buchanan or Mr. Arcusa and would like to sign up, please see Mrs. Buchanan and your guidance counselor ASAP.
The SGA Spring Blood Drive kicks off today in the small gym. Donors under 16 years old should have already submitted a parental consent form, and those who are 17 and older can just walk in after filling out their own form. Blood is one of the best gifts you can give for emergency situations, so roll up your sleeves and get down there today.
In service hour news, Mr. Dutro from Sport for All desperately needs help from all you Bowie City basketball gym rats out there. And you need service hours, so why not come and volunteer? Come help the little ones learn how to play basketball on Tuesday nights at 6 p.m., starting June 11th. The little kids need you, so come help. Contact Mr. Dutro at john.dutro@verizon.net for more info.
And in state champion news, all track team members who still have uniforms must turn them in to Coach A today or next week after school in temporary 9. Or to Ms. Brandt in her athletic director's office during the day. Athletes will need to pay for a lost uniform if not turned in. Also, the outdoor track banquet for those state champions will be next Friday at the Osaka Grill in Crofton. More information next week.
Get those unis in, team. Here with our weekend outlook is Chanel, who hopefully has some good news for Bowie High's 3-day weekend. Remember, no school on Monday because of graduation at the Comcast Center. Happy Friday, Chanel. Thanks, Sadani, and happy weekend. This morning's Doppler is clear in our city and the current temperature is 60 degrees. It's been a wet couple of days around the region, but it looks like we're in a stretch for great days. Today's high should reach 71 under partly sunny skies. Saturday looks mostly sunny and 78. Sunday lives up to its name with a clear and sunny 77, and graduation day
Monday at the Comcast Center is shaping up to be 83 with tons of sun. Congrats, 2014. I'm your BHS weather correspondent, Chanel, and if you're one of those poor souls who still needs to take the government HSA, you can take it Monday. And if you report to school at 7:45 to take the makeup test, just make sure you have your transportation here or be ready to walk home by about 11 a.m. Enjoy the weekend. I'm out of here. Thanks, Chanel. In Senior Class 2015 news, Ms. Cheek reminds the soon-to-be 12th graders that senior portraits are scheduled for next week, June 3rd through June 6th, in the Senior Lounge. Please check your mail for your appointment card.
In more sports, any young men who are interested in trying out for the soccer team in the fall should attend an interest meeting in Coach Dejan's Room 29 next Tuesday, our first day back after the weekend.
For Ms. Price, the Summit College Workshop scheduled for today has been postponed, and the Summit AP Language teachers will tell students the new date soon. Contact Ms. Price at kprice@pgcps.org for more information.
Today's SAT word of the day is the noun commencement, defined as the ceremony of conferring degrees or granting diplomas at the end of the academic year. All of the graduates toss their caps in the air at the conclusion of the commencement ceremony.
That's right, and it won't be long before it's us. Enjoy this final year, 2015. Before we leave you today, let's take a look back at Tuesday's graduation rehearsal. Mr. Acusa has prepared an inside look at the process and what's involved behind the scenes of this anxiously awaited affair. Roll 'em, tech guys.
It may have looked like an episode of Tales from the Crypt on the outside, but it wasn't quite that bad. It was pretty hot in the gym at Tuesday's graduation practice, though. Here's Mr. Trusty's take on the day's activities.
Okay, we're here now, graduation rehearsal, having a good time with those that did make it. But for those of you out there, I want you to know that there were a lot of seniors who didn't make it. Some of the reasons, they didn't pass their classes. You know you have to pass a minimum of at least 4 credits your senior year. That some of them didn't get their community service hours, so make sure you get your hours out the way. Some of them didn't pass their HSAs.
Not a great position to be in as a senior. One position that has been stable the past 4 years has been SGA president. And here's the incumbent, John Quinn, with some advice for the next head of affairs.
Fundraise all that you can, every opportunity that you can. You need to be doing a fundraiser. There shouldn't be a time at senior year when you're not doing a fundraiser or some sort of activity. At all times, you should be booked.
Thanks, best president ever. Grad rehearsals must be a well-oiled machine, and our head mechanic has been doing this for years. Here's Art Department Chair Mr. Goldman with some key info.
Tell me what's happening right now, Mr. Goldman.
Right now we're tightening up the road so there won't be any empty seats at the Comcast Center when we walk in.
Yeah, I guess that wouldn't be good. So let's check in with Bulldog Bulletin anchor Dolores Stewart, who had some insight on her next big step.
Reality's starting to set in. I can't believe we're sitting here about to start rehearsal for graduation. It's next Monday, actually. And my life is starting to change. All hitting me so fast. I just got done with prom, and not seeing my friends is going to be really hard for me this whole summer and the rest of the year. So get ready for it. It's going to be hard. Save your money because it's really expensive.
When we walk into the Comcast Center and we sit down, there are no empty seats because it doesn't look good. So in order to do that, what we're going to do now is we call it tightening up the roads. Number one, what I want everyone to do right now is very important, take your name tag off the back of your chair and hold it in your hand because everyone will be moving. Everyone will be moving to a new chair.
So I suppose before you get to move on in life, you have to move on to a new chair, just like the man said. And after a settling of debts, a bunch of rearranging, and a whole lot of patience, the graduating class began their first run-through of the program, out to the tennis court parking lot for the ladies, and to the front of the school for the guys. The first actual rehearsal was ready to begin. Here's some facts about our unforgettable Bowie High School graduating class of 2014. There's 662 graduating seniors, 70 National Honor Society members, 545 self-identified as going to college, 21 going into the military, 10 going into tech schools, over $7 million in scholarships have been received, and 3 Posse Scholarship recipients, each valued at more than $250,000. So as you move on in your lives 2014, we'll always remember you and your legacy. Don't forget about your days here at old BHS, and remember, this will always be your home. Good luck in life, and we'll see you at the Comcast Center on Monday. And remember, no pressure, no diamonds.
Aw, we'll miss you 2014, and good luck on Monday. Enjoy! So that's all for this pre-weekend edition of the Bulldog Bulletin.
Check out our YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/BHSTVMD for a replay of this and all of our shows.
I'm Sadani Ignacio.
And I'm Pamela Egby.
Have a great weekend, everyone. And remember, don't blink, Bowie High, or opportunity may pass you by.